Chef Joseph Fleischman, Executive Chef, Food Production Manager at Meredith Medical Center in Hagerstown, Maryland. I'm often asked, Chef Joe, when I go to work in the daytime, what can I bring from home to really, one, give me a nutritious lunch that one, tastes good, and two, doesn't break the bank. Today we're going to make a low-fat, low-cal po' boy sandwich. I'm sure everybody's heard, or a lot of people have heard about a po' boy, traditionally made with really heavy mayonnaise-based dressing, fried seafood, oftentimes shrimp, chicken, you name it. Today we're going to make it using a sauce of low-cal mayo, and we are going to saute our shrimp in very little oil. We're going to use a lot of different seasonings to really spice it up and zip it up. This is a great thing to have on a weekend or to make the night before, put together at work the following day. Everybody in your workplace is going to wonder where you got this great sandwich, and you're going to be able to tell them that you made it at home. So let's begin. We're going to start with 6 or 7 Gulf shrimp, peeled and deveined. And these are 26-30 count. You can certainly use a bigger shrimp if you'd like. You can use a smaller shrimp, but I've found that 26-30 is a very nice size shrimp. To this, we're going to do a quick marinade. We're going to add just a little bit of chopped red onion. It'll help give us a little bit of flavor in our marinade. We're going to add a little bit of seafood seasoning, about a teaspoon. I like Old Bay. You can certainly use any kind you like. I'm going to go ahead and add that. And to that, we're going to go ahead and mix them around here. Last but not least, we're going to add the juice of 1 lemon. The easiest way to get lemon juice out, number 1, is to squeeze the lemon vigorously. You'll begin to smell the lemon oils coming out of the skin of the lemon. That's great. Put it down on our cutting board, and we're going to roll it. We're going to smash that lemon out. We're going to make that juice in there nice and juicy on the inside of that lemon. We're going to take a fork. We're going to stab the lemon with a fork, and we're simply going to add it to our shrimp. Okay, there we go. That's great. Get rid of our lemon peel, and we're going to mix up our shrimp. Again, this is a very quick marinade. You can do it as long or as little as you'd like. I would say minimum time, you don't want to do it any less than about 10 minutes, but 10 minutes is certainly fine. Okay, we are going to turn up the heat on our saute pan here. Like I said, we're going to saute these shrimp. Traditionally, as I said, a po' boy is made with fried seafood normally. We're going to save those calories and fat from frying, and we're going to do a quick saute on our shrimp. To that, we're going to add about 2 tablespoons extra virgin olive oil, just enough to cover the bottom of the pan. We're going to heat that up nicely, and we're going to prepare our shrimp. They look great. They're good to go. Shrimp don't take long at all to cook. The last thing you want to do is overcook a shrimp. They get gummy, they get rubbery, they shrink tremendously. You don't want to do that. If you're going out and spend the money to get a nice size shrimp, 45 seconds to a minute in the pan, and they'll be ready to go. Okay, our pan's heating up. We're going to go ahead and add our shrimp. And again, you can use as many or as few shrimp as you like, depending on what it is you want to do. Okay. And our shrimp are going to start cooking here in just a second. While our shrimp begin to cook, turn up our heat just a little bit. While our shrimp begin to cook, we are going to make our mayonnaise or our dressing for our sandwich. This is one of the most important aspects of the sandwich, simply because this is where a lot of our flavor is going to come from. We have a ½ cup fat-free mayonnaise. We have here in our dish. To that, we're going to add about ½ teaspoon of sweet pickle relish. We're going to add a pinch of salt and pepper. We're going to add a tablespoon of chopped garlic. We're going to add about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. And we're going to add about ½ teaspoon of a Creole seasoning. You can use any kind you like. There are many kinds commercially available, and you can use whichever one you like. Okay, we're going to mix that together very well. This is something you can do well ahead of time. This can be done the night before. Again, if you're going to take this sandwich to work the next day, you're going to have this done. You can have it in a small little ramekin like we had it. Put it in your lunch bag, and you're good to go for the following day. There we go. There's our sauce. There's this. Our shrimp are cooking away nicely. They smell great. They are very close to being done. Again, like I said, it only takes a couple seconds to get these shrimp done. In the meantime, we have some shredded lettuce here. Our shrimp are almost done. I'm going to add a little bit of sliced onion. to the pan that our shrimp are in. Traditionally, raw onion or sliced onion, raw, is used with our po' boy sandwich. I like a sauteed onion. I think sauteed onions taste great. I love the texture, I love the smell, I love the taste, I love everything about them, so I'm going to briefly saute some of these onions. Okay, in the meantime, we have a whole wheat French bread roll. Traditionally, these are made with a baguette. We're going to cut some fat, cut some calories, and we're going to use this whole grain or whole wheat French roll we have here. So I'm going to open it up, and you can toast these if you would like. I've found that I prefer it to be non-toasted simply because I think it holds the ingredients to the sandwich a little bit better. Turn off our heat. I'm going to go ahead and add to our roll about a tablespoon of our mayonnaise mixture to either side of the bread. Okay, we have our sauce, so to speak, down. I'm going to take a fresh vine-ripe tomato, one of our hydroponics we get here at the hospital. I'm going to slice it down very thinly. If you don't like tomatoes, don't use tomatoes. If you like jalapenos, you like hot stuff, you can certainly use those. That's great. I'm going to put down a little bit of our lettuce that we have. Again, this is a hydroponic lettuce that we get here at the hospital. We're going to put down our tomatoes. Our shrimp are done. They smell great. We're going to add a little bit of our onions. Again, these are just lightly sauteed. Helps really bring out the flavor. They get the flavor of the shrimp in them. The spices that we did the shrimp in. These onions are outstanding. And then we're going to begin to lay our shrimp on our sandwich. There's an old trick that you can do if you'd like. You can hollow the top of the bun out. When you close your sandwich, it helps keep everything on the inside. I didn't do that here today, but that's an old trick you can certainly do. Nice little pointer there. Okay, we cooked a lot of shrimp. We may not have needed that many, but certainly better to have too many than not enough. Our sandwich is pretty much done. We're going to go ahead and get everything together. We're going to close it. We're going to slice it in half. We have a little bit of our mayonnaise mixture left. We could certainly put on the side if we so chose. Take a serrated knife, and we're going to cut our sandwich in half. We've already got a small crudité, so to speak, or a salad out here on our serving plate. We have some cucumbers, some fresh tomatoes, and some green peppers. We're going to add our sandwich. And there you have it. A healthy adaptation of the Louisiana classic po' boy done with sauteed shrimp and whole wheat bread. This has been Chef Joe Fleischman, Marinade Medical Center. Have a great day.